Всем привет! Продолжаем играть в Ведьмака. И отправляемся на сюжетные задания сегодня. Сюжетные одно возможно задание. Не знаю сколько, но... Сколько-нибудь точно пройдем. Потому что еще надо переодеваться. Поэтому я не стал тут всякими штуками интересными закидываться. Но костюмчик прикупился, цветастый. У местного кутюрье. Замечательный путеводитель по винту. Появился где-то в обновлении каком-то. То ли в крови и вино. Чтобы помочь собрать всю колоду. Ну, все карты. Ну, правда, помогает он... ну, типа, помогает немножко, но... Честно говоря, это не панацея. Все равно приходится лазить по каким-то более конкретным вещам. Ничего себе. Вот это... Такого я еще не видел. Это, видимо, тесты каких-то новых костюмов, которые дают инвиз.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Опа, красиво, конечно.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Я наученный
My,
уже.
my, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Ладно, пойдем.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Меня ж точно никто не узнает.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Я только что, когда сходил с лестницы, был при оружии. Куда я его запихал, я без понятия.
How do we find this Intrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Мы ищем Сесилию Беланте.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Участвовать в забавах. Что, опять водку пить?
Come on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Давай, created.
You and modern art?
It's obvious. It represents.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Что вы там? Дайте еще шариков-то.
Good to see you, Geralt. Greetings, Witcher.
Где взять еще? Рюкзак не могу. Я 4 из 15 только кинул. Где остальные искать? Че за... Слышь, брат.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Не надо убирать краску, да и взять. Вон, наконец-таки.
Scarlet, crimson, oxblock. Icy edge, full sensually parted lips. Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
Оба, все.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
This painting, it's rather...
Замечательная картина у меня получилась, я думаю.
bloody colorful, that's what.
Лучше не придумаешь.
Ignoramus.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Ты уверен?
Exceptionally true. My, would I ever love to meet him?
Прошло действительно быстро. Это что такое?
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand.
Employer swears it. Besides,
She ought to be in one of
Видимо,
the
я
high halls.
ошибся.
Stipend. I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified.
greetings.
Greetings.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ну, ты напоминаешь ты мне одного лысого? Во крутит. Во, молодец. Да, лысого одного напоминает.
How beautiful.
Который пытался меня угробить.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Mon ami.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Оба. Серьезно, да? Оп, оп, оп. Магия. В прямом магия монтажа. В прямом эфире. Просто исчезает.
I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but
Что там?
pretentious.
Отлично. Я
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde
Я
is
прочитал
avant-garde.
сценарий, я готов выступать. Я увидел там знакомое слово «Ведьмак», я готов.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Вы Сизилия?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But
Нормально. Вроде вопрос был нормальный, но Геральт его задавать не стал.
Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah, you must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here, tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Хорошо. Мы уйдем.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Так, принюхаемся. Куда идти-то? Что-то...
Need I remind you that pretentious. I was prepared.
Still waters run deep.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Охрана.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Я думаю, он как Том Круз сейчас снимет маску с лица. Он так замахал. Такое движение, как будто реально там.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Никому не говори, что нас видел.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They
Так,
clearly
придется отойти пока.
drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Да, здорово, Цири. Что такое?
Продолжим. Что у нас там? Изучите эти по запаху. Продолжаем.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He he slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
Действительно.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
А эту дверь уже не
Must have
смог.
climbed this ladder. Footprints made by soiled boots. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Что это? Ограбление, что ли? Ограбление всего лишь.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A
Слава богу,
witcher,
меня
yes?
вором сразу не назвали.
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Ну да, типа того.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
Почему эта драгоценность так важна?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Дун-дын. Что это за место?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Надо будет проверить.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Ну и что ты думаешь?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Ты думаешь, она замешана в этом деле?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
За что ее выгнали?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
Хорошо.
I'll find
Я
her if
попытаюсь.
she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Да.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Совсем как у людей. Ну, действительно.
Same as humans.
Совсем
Then in
как у
that
людей.
situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this?
Привет.
It must be why
Ники,
you and
игры и
Regis
так
are
далее.
friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Ну хорошо.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Вообще отличная компания. Замечательно прям.
Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Вы здесь случайно? Ты что, совсем идиот? Что за вопросы? Просто так все собрались неожиданно. Откуда ты знаешь Ариану?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Так она не вампир, я подумал, что она типа вампир, если мы познакомились давным-давно. Ладно, понял.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck. Правила... Да, не особо.
Splendid.
Не особо они есть.
Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Как-то Детлов вроде пришел, особо...
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef,
Особо ничего
an intriguing man, to say the least.
не сказал. Хорошего. Он вообще рассказывал о себе? Тот самый Детлов.
Well, he say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Ну, это был довольно интересный вечер. Неожиданный.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
А может нахер?
Stands along the San Retour River.
А то они еще перестараются.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Ари даже не отказывается. Типа, камон, зачем тебе эти войска? Геральт, ты только что 3 бандитские крепости вынес в одно рыло. Вообще без проблем. Зачем тебе какие-то войска? Более, что они могут несколько испортить всю ситуацию. Откуда это вылезло вообще? Инфа про бонусы ведьмачьих школ. Что это такое? Как это еще? Это здесь оказалось. Ладно, что, поехали сразу в замок. Где там меня ждут? Штурм. Сразу штурм? Не, все-таки не сразу. Мельницу штурмовать не будем. Серьезно, зачем эти солдаты? Что они делать-то будут? Стоять и смотреть? Меня поддерживать морально? Типа, давай. Мы с тобой. Мочи их. Ладно, сейчас узнаем, что они делать будут. Что? Вы приближаетесь к переломному моменту. Не, подожди. Отмена. Переломный момент. Уже переломный. Что-то быстро. Здравствуйте. Как это? Салудо. Как-то так. Извините, если неправильно. Значит, переломный момент, да? Ну тогда что? Надо переломать какие-нибудь дополнительные квесты сначала. А потом уже сюжет переламливать. Что тут есть? Ну, вот, например, равновесие в природе. Про Грифона. Про Гриф. В общем, про какого-то драконида, который тут. Один гражданин разводит. Говорит, вот не залетали бы вы. Точнее, не заходили бы вы. Вот я вот табличку повесил. Опасно.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your caste has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Scale. Color's unusual.
Он меня просит не убивать второго.
Never seen one like this.
Грифона или кто тут? Что еще тут есть? Какие-нибудь? Что-нибудь интересное есть еще? Да. Вижу.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious.
Он даже их назвал.
Especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 cents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Какие они прям... Стратегия. Бизнесмены прям. Давай мы поближе подъедем к Василиску именно. Он там пару человек убьет, но ничего страшного, зато заработаем. Это нормально. Ну, даже не знаю. Кто его знает, а может так и есть. Черт ты их поймешь, этих.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Он как бы он там... Даже кровь, правильно? Интересно, чья? Второго видел.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Да ранен, наверное. Чё он еще? Заказ от гильдии бондарей. Ну, давай попробуем. Дорогой Гастон, в ответ на твой вопрос о предполагаемой перевозке бочек с дубильной кислотой подтверждаю, официальный маршрут, согласованный с гильдией, все еще проходит через земли графа Ди Сальвареса. Совет не видит причин отклоняться от обычного маршрута. Граф обязался возместить весь возможный ущерб, причиненный белым ужасом. Поэтому даже в случае полного уничтожения груза гильдия убытков не будет. Ну ты посмотри. Слышь, граф? Я думал, он за мной идет. А ты, видно, тут всех уже знаешь. Ну, раз была информация. Конечно.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
Not about to roost at its nest with warriors on the prowl. Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Геральт из Ривии.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to
Это
lose the guild
не совсем
reward,
загадка.
I shall repay it and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the
Но...
last living specimen of a near extinct subspecies.
На первом
Willing to
месте.
pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to
А во
that,
Франции
master?
на
As
втором.
far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a
Но...
beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no
Черт его
scrapping
знает.
with filth today, it
Наверное,
seems. But you made some mention of coin.
наверное, пьянство это не подходит.
The word once given.
Не знаю.
Your share would change.
Возможно, недовольство кое-чем.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher.
Нет, не
Strange
подходит. Но
working
я так и
with you.
подумал.
Strange, but nice.
Чем-нибудь кто-нибудь недоволен.
Godspeed, boys.
У нас на...
You spared your cust.
Нет.
I thank you.
Черт.
And be assured, I'll take great care she not die
Тогда
on
не
any
знаю.
other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of
Я
this
не знаю
area.
так хорошо
That I
Францию.
shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic
Ah.
sum. Had you not come along, the
Блин.
reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Давно я таких загадок не видел. Поэтому... Поэтому не в ту сторону. Знаете. Когда вы сразу едете не туда. Когда сразу повернул не в ту сторону и потом пытаешься найти правильную дорогу в этой стороне.
Thanks.
Your cast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cast could lay new eggs.
И сожрет вас
Perhaps
всех.
produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not.
Лучше не надо. Лучше не надо, видишь? И тогда это, тут какой-нибудь маман драконов пригласишь, чтобы она их контролировала. Найди где-нибудь там. В эфире каком-нибудь. Так лучше будет. Серьезно. А то сожрут. И не подавится. Так, а это что было за штука? А, это штурм. Что, штурм? Там даже предупредили, что все, хана. Дальше только по сюжету. Ну, честно говоря, как-то быстро. Что-то. Ну где моя лошадь, ну? Почему со второго свистка-то только? Дровосек Якоб.
Stay with me a bit longer, Lady Daphne. Gods be bum-poked, you must...
Что тут происходит?
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
С топором в брюхе. Почему ты решил, что это заколдованное вообще?
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition.
Вам что, заняться нечем, что ли? О сказках сейчас бы. Какая разница, откуда это?
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Так, что там? Двое друзей поспорили, Дима сказал, что бросит мяч со всей силы, однако тот все равно к нему вернется. При этом никаких стен или других поверхностей, в которых мяч бы отскочил, не было. Семен ответил, что это невозможно, однако в этого... Как такое возможно? То есть, типа... Ну, наверное, он просто бросил его вверх. Со всей силы. И он прилетел ему обратно. Потому что Дима умный. А Семен не очень. Здорово, ХЗ. Так, давай займемся деревом уже, оно
Let me take a look at the
плачет.
Careful now.
Что значит be careful? Ты уже в него топор всадил, и мне говоришь?
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Be careful, блин.
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood, too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places.
Вот правильно.
Medallions humming like
Конечно.
crazy.
Но это было довольно
Intense
просто.
magic at work here from the direction of the tree,
Наверное.
judging by the shape of the stain.
Что я там выяснил?
Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
А сколько заплатишь?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
А. Ну, сотка выглядит просто красиво, поэтому давай 100.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Link's Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love.
Любовь это осязаемая. Интерстеллар.
So you must scale Link's Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Отправиться на рысью скалу. Даже есть поближе местечко. Так. В общем, стояла девушка, стояла и укоренилась.
Where you going?
Our knights challenge each other with sport.
Слишком круто. Не заберусь. Да не надо, нет. Тоже надо все-таки идти просто по... Просто... Где тропинка? Опа-на. Вы меня ждете? На.
witches.
Так, потом ведьма. Обыскать хату.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the door.
Опять какие? Ты миссис Джонсон. Трое внуков были. Джек сказал, что торт съел Кевин. Кевин сказал, что не ел. Гарри тоже сказал, что не ел. Ну, наверное, странная тема, то есть, не знаю, я бы сказал, что Кевин, наверное, хотя, ну, типа, получается, что если Джек сказал, что торт съел Кевин, то он неправду сказал. А, подожди. А кто съел-то торт тогда? Это без этой информации непонятно, кто говорит правду. Получается, что Джек сказал, что торт съел Кевин. Так. Кевин сказал, что не ел. И Гарри тоже сказал, что не ел. Как узнать, кто съел? Непонятно. Потому что без этого не получается. Не знаю. Как-то странно. Что-то я тут, может, недопонял. А как? Ну, я и сказал, что Кевин, но просто непонятно. Тут должна быть какая-то тема с тем, что... Я просто так и не понял, кто же сожрал. Кто же сожрал-то? Или это не важно, не знаю. Но я угадал. Точнее, нет, я знал. Какой угадал. Опа, а чё так криво все нарисовано? Это как будто я нарисовал. Все криво, круг не круг. Так же работать не будет. Надо, чтобы все было четко.
Arrow broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
Это что, на все случаи жизни, что ли, пентаграмма? По одному урожай, другому... Еще что-то. На другого проклятия. Все, навешал туда, и как бы нормально.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
Вообще оно как
What if I
бы...
do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
А я смогу, я же
I'll handle the
уверенный
curse
в себе
myself,
ведьмак.
without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Да, в итоге 2 из 3. 8? Чего? Как получилось 8? Нет. Вернуться к дереву. А блин. По-моему, я силой своей... Надо было из нее помощь выбить. Что-то я... По-моему, бедная девушка останется в дереве. Черт.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
Я знаю, как расколдовать. Неужели? Отлично, я знаю, как расколдовать.
We'll use it to lift the curse, but we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
А он не может, да, зажечь костер? Или тут надо правильный порядок?
The world about you lives.
А, тут еще приговоры.
Rushes in on the southern breeze. On fall's eastern winds, summer's reprise.
Да, нет, это не входило в план. Это не... Загораться в план не входило.
Upon the north wind, winter's clouds roll in.
Это не часть ритуала.
Amidst the winds of the west, your name sings and spins. Daphne, rise, live again among men. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Run!
Дафна! Что ж с вами стало? Бедненькая. Да, я последний удар не могу сделать, ну.
Fucking fairy flips! What the demon happened there?
My fault. Went about lifting the curse the wrong way. More like tore than freed her from her prison. Shock was too much. Released all the rage and pain that was in her.
Blimey, man. I suppose that's what I get for hiring a bungler. At least the lady's pain is done. She'll suffer no more in the tree. Now take your coin and go.
Так уж вышло.
Ой, it's my bum if I ready to
На самом деле, ладно. А вот тут, да. Попросим ведьму. Настойчиво. Не, ну я подумал, а вдруг я сам знаю. Я вроде как что-то знаю, но... Но этого явно недостаточно. Ну где там? Давай. Давай, играй, грузись. Ты можешь. У тебя получится. Блин. Еще и не тот сейф. А у меня есть какой-нибудь... Блин, я же грузил вот этот. Для этого он и есть. Грузим вот этот. Без ведьмы не обойтись. Надеюсь, это не очень далеко. Ну, там прошло минут 10. Да, это как раз то, что надо.
So is that a witch murdered by...
На меня... Она меня даже не атакует, я понял. А я ей по морде дал и убил. И причем она потом ожила. Или это уже другая была? Странно. Избушка на курьих ножках. Это раз я здесь. Да не. Дай засейвиться, ядрить. Ну, пожалуйста. Дай. Спасибо.
Branch of. Oh, looks like.
И платок.
Silk kerchief.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
А может, все-таки поможешь? А что случилось с рыцарем?
The lady's knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
Tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
А если хорошо попросить?
Refuse to help me, and I'll make you regret it. And force you to.
Do you know what really makes my blood boil? Bluster, threats, especially beneath my own roof.
Wouldn't need to use either if you'd cooperate.
How would I do that, given you will soon be dead?
Akandal!
Блин, магия не опасная. Надо их сразу.
You have bested me. Tradition ordains I must grant you 3 wishes, it seems.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Very well. I will help you. Albeit I pity the lass not at all. I shall do what I can to break the curse that imprisons her soul in the tree.
Отлично.
Hold you to that. Daphne didn't deserve her fate.
Tales can be cruel. Now be gone. Leave me be. I can tend to the rest alone.
Remember the deal we made.
I have given you my word. I will keep it. Adieu.
Надо было больше книжек читать. Про всякое дерьмо. Тогда, может, не понадобилось бы. Помощь всяких ведьм.
Damn it, where the hell's Jacob? Wouldn't abandon the tree of his own free will. Need to find him. Fresh blood and clear, deep prints. Looks like Jacob fled, chased by his dog.
Что? То есть нет, видимо, нормальных решений.
Morhold, where's your map? Damn it. Should check on Jacob. Damn it. Witch freed the ghost from the tree, as promised. Failed to add the spectre to be insane, full of pain and rage. Possessed the first living creature it ran into. The dog. Dog then killed Jacob. Farewell, chivalrous woodsman. Sorry it ended this way. Life's rarely like a fairy tale. Still, folk have gotta have faith. Believe in something.
Слушай, игра троллит просто. Просто затроллировала. Просто ты такой, ха-ха! Видал, да? Видал, чё махал? Видал? О, вот так вот. Серьезно. Нет. Чем я занимаюсь, господи? В первый раз все было отлично. Живые живы, мертвые мертвы. Почему я решил, что это будет лучше, чем было? Ну, чем может быть? Какого хера? Третий раз. Ну, ничего, третий-то раз.
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
На третий-то раз все-то наладится.
Witches. Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Arrow. Branch. Dull. Silk.
None but feral.
Ничего от тебя уже не надо.
What if I did?
Then you had the
I'll have.
go right of it.
Ничего не надо. Спасибо. Сам как-нибудь. Так и то лучше будет. Я все знаю.
So,
Daphne's cut, but we gotta chop it. My turn. No, and if you...
Поехали.
The world about you lives, endures. Light rushes in on the southern breeze. On fall's eastern winds, summer's reprise. Upon the north wind, winter's clouds roll in. Midst the winds of the west, your name sings and spins. Daphne, rise, live again among men.
Че, еще где-то не зажег?
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Damn it.
Я сейчас уже видел все, что я смотрю-то.
Run.
fucking fairy. Blimey, man. At least the lady's pay.
Все, брат, поверь мне, так лучше будет. Зуб даю. Вот. Так будет лучше. Че, лагерь дровосеков. Так, ладненько, поскольку возникли неотложные, так сказать, немножко дела, сегодня будет покороче. Стримец, к сожалению. На следующий раз, наверное, доделаем все доп-квесты, которые тут остались. Их не так много, в принципе. Есть несколько, наверное, подлиннее. Пойдем потом окончательно по сюжету, потому что ну, там нельзя будет его свернуть. Так что, да. Следующий стрим будет, скорее всего, завтра. Я надеюсь очень сильно на то, что он будет завтра. И там и услышимся. А пока. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Хорошего вечера. До свидания.